Imagine if Ceres crashed into the moon, sending it on a collision course with Earth. Scientists are in a panic as telescopes around the world detect the moon moving closer. Days turn into weeks, and the moon looms larger in the sky, an ominous presence growing ever nearer. Then the unthinkable happens. The moon crosses the Roche limit, the point where Earth's gravity starts to tear it apart. Massive chunks of the moon break off and start raining down on Earth like deadly missiles. Huge boulders crash onto the surface, causing explosions and fires wherever they land. Cities are pounded by the unrelenting barrage of lunar debris, leaving craters where buildings once stood. The chaos intensifies as Earth is bombarded. Tidal waves hundreds of feet high sweep across coastal regions, wiping out entire towns in minutes. The force of the water pulverizes everything in its path. The moon's approach triggers unprecedented seismic activity, leading to massive earthquakes. Fault lines rupture, splitting the ground open and swallowing buildings, roads, and anything else in their way. Skyscrapers, once symbols of human ingenuity, collapse into heaps of rubble. The heat generated by the incoming debris ignites vast wildfires, turning forests and cities into blazing infernos. Smoke, dust, and ash from the impacts darken the sky, plunging Earth into a grim twilight. The sound is deafening, a constant roar of explosions and the Earth cracking open. In orbit, the situation is just as catastrophic. The International Space Station is in grave danger as debris slams into it, tearing through the structure like bullets through paper. Solar panels shatter, modules are punctured, and life support systems are critically damaged. The astronauts on board struggle to survive, making emergency repairs while dodging incoming debris. Communication satellites are struck by lunar fragments, causing widespread blackouts. GPS systems fail, making navigation impossible. The night sky, once filled with stars, is now a chaotic mess of glowing debris trails. The orbital environment becomes a minefield, endangering future space missions and isolating Earth from the cosmos. The air becomes difficult to breathe, and respiratory issues spread rapidly. The lack of sunlight causes temperatures to plummet, leading to an impact winter, with infrastructure destroyed and emergency services overnight. Communication networks are down, making coordinated relief efforts nearly impossible. People are left to fend for themselves, relying on whatever resources they can find or salvage. Governments and organizations worldwide scramble to issue emergency alerts, but the sheer scale of destruction makes coordination incredibly difficult. In major cities, people rush to find shelter as debris rains down. Underground bunkers, subways, and basements become makeshift refuges for those lucky enough to find them. Supplies run low quickly, and the struggle for food, water, and basic necessities begins. Military forces are deployed to maintain order and provide aid, but widespread devastation hampers their efforts. Roads are impassable, communications are down, and infrastructure is in ruins. Survival becomes the priority over restoration. The disintegration of the moon sends vast amounts of debris into space, forming a deadly ring around the planet. These fragments, ranging from tiny pebbles to massive boulders, orbit Earth at high velocities, creating a persistent meteor shower that causes smaller impacts and fires across the globe. The night sky is now lit with an eerie glow, a mix of beauty and devastation. The survival of such a catastrophic event is highly unlikely for most of the world's population. Only those with extraordinary preparation and resources might have a slim chance of making it through. But even then, the long-term viability of life on Earth would be severely compromised. Of course, this is all just a hypothetical scenario. In reality, the moon is not on a collision course with Earth. In fact, it's slowly drifting away at a rate of about 1.5 inches per year, thanks to tidal forces between Earth and the moon. So, while the idea of the moon crashing into Earth makes for an intense thought experiment, rest assured that our celestial neighbor is actually moving away from us. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.